Hey Sophia, are you ready for your 55 questions interview?
I am, let's do it.
Alrighty, so first of all, what's your full name?
Sophia Lucia.
And what's your ethnicity?
I'm Italian, Irish, German, French, and Swedish. Yeah.
I heard a rumor you were born with a missing body part. Is that true?
That is true. I was born with one missing rib on each side. We don't really know why, but it doesn't affect anything, so we're good.
Do you have any siblings?
I do. I have a brother. He's a pain in my butt.
I heard you come from a dance family. Is that true?
That is true. I have two cousins who owned two different dance studios when I was little, and that's how I got into dancing.
When did you start dancing?
When I was 2.
When is the moment you felt you were considered a professional dancer?
Ooh, good question. Maybe when I won the medal in Varna. That was a huge accomplishment, and Varna IBC is probably the most prestigious ballet competition of all time. So to win the gold medal there with my dance partner Jack at the time was just absolutely incredible. So,
what's your favorite solo you've done?
Ooh, solo. I would probably have to say Unscathed. I didn't perform that one, like at competitions or anything like that, but I absolutely love that solo and I wish I performed it more.
What was it like being homeschooled pretty much your whole life?
It's normal. I think that it was like, it is what it is. Like, that's how I grew up, and I think if I could go back in time, I would definitely not want to be homeschooled, but it was a good time and I had to do what I had to do for my career.
I heard you graduated high school at 16, is that correct?
That is correct. I graduated with my high school diploma in October and I started college in January.
Wow, you graduated and went to college all at 16. What's your plan with all that education?
I plan to go to NYU, that's my goal. I want to be there for 4 years and finish my education there. Fingers crossed.
What do you want to do aside from being a professional dancer?
I would love to be a sports psychologist.
Last year you released a single. Is music something you're interested in for the future?
Yeah, I love writing music. I love doing music. It's super fun, and Ain't Gonna Play was a super simple, quick project that I did with my buddy Kale, and I would love to make more music in the future.
Weirdest fan encounter?
All my fans have been super sweet and super nice when they come up and meet me, but I think the weirdest one was probably my first one because I didn't know how to handle it.
If you had a daughter later in life, would you put her in dance?
Ooh, I don't know. I mean, never say never, right? If I had a daughter, it would be up to her, but I necessarily wouldn't put her in dance.
You've had quite the career. What's one thing you haven't accomplished yet that you'd like to?
One thing I haven't accomplished, I want to be on a TV show as a female lead.
How's the social life?
I'm a loner. I read books alone in my room and watch TV like all the time, and that's pretty much all I do. So,
what's your favorite book?
Favorite book? I love book series. So my favorite book series is probably The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare or The After series by Anna Todd.
That's cool that you enjoy reading. Is there anything else you like to do for hobbies?
Does shopping count?
What's your favorite place you've traveled?
Israel.
What's one place you want to travel?
I would love to go to Iceland.
Have you lived in San Diego your whole life?
No, sorry, I had to think about that. I've lived in Arizona and Toronto.
Your fans want to know if you're ever coming to Brazil.
My Brazilian fans, I love you guys all. I'm hoping to come to Brazil, but there's no plans as of right now.
Your career took off at such a young age. Do you feel like it was too young to become known around the world?
I mean, yes and no. I think that I wish that my career with dance happen at a slower pace, but everything happens for a reason, and I would not trade my life for anything.
So you can do some crazy things with your body that aren't quite normal. Is there any normal stuff you can't do?
Yes, I cannot ride a bike still.
Was it hard growing up in fame?
I mean, I don't really consider myself famous, but I think if anything was hard, it was learning how to navigate friendships and learn like who were my real friends and who liked me for me.
Do you feel like you found a good group of friends?
I think so. I mean, it changes daily because it's, teenage girls, but I think so.
What's the most important thing in your life besides friends and family?
My mental health.
What's your top goal for 2019?
To be happy.
What do you have to say for your haters out there?
What's up?
Where are you right now?
We are at the Del Mar Fair. This is San Diego's probably biggest event of the year. Happens every summer for about a month, and it's like the best place to come when you're in San Diego.
What makes you the happiest?
Me the happiest? Books, friends, food, TV. I mean, the list can continue. I'm pretty easy to make happy.
What keeps you sane?
Soul Cycle.
What's your biggest challenge been growing up as a young woman?
Ooh, my biggest challenge, I think, I kind of stated this before, but I think navigating friendships was really hard for me. I had a lot of people who were in my life for the wrong reasons, and I was used by a lot of people, and it was hard to know who had my best intentions and who didn't.
How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
3 words? Patient, loyal, and honest.
Back to music. Do you think you released the songs you've been working on?
I get this question a lot. I've been working on a lot of songs. I've been writing a lot of songs. I would love to release the music that I've been working on because I love it so much, but it just depends on when the timing is right.
Are there any songs you want to learn?
I would love to learn anything like Harry Styles on the piano, and I would love to learn Your Song by Elton John on the piano.
What's the coolest thing you've ever done in your life?
That's a really hard question. I've done a lot of cool things. I think like the coolest thing ever for me was probably granting a Make-A-Wish. I granted 2, and they're just the most fulfilling thing, and so it's just a really cool thing to do and meet them, and Make-A-Wish is such a good organization, and I love doing that. It was super cool.
Wow. Is there anything else in your life you want to learn?
Maybe to finally learn how to ride a bike.
What's one thing you want to do before you die?
Skydive.
You don't compete anymore. Why is that?
Well, it's kind of tricky. So basically, I kind of got to this level, right? And when you get to a certain level, competitions don't really offer you anything anymore. So I was at a professional level at a really young age, right? So I would sign up for competitions, and I would ask to not be able to compete, to pull out of the competitions by the owners, because it wasn't fair for the other kids, and I was making kids so nervous before I went on stage that they actually would pull me out of the competitions. So I reached a level and I outgrew it.
Do you feel like you've accomplished everything you've wanted in dance?
I have, yeah. I don't think there's anything else that I could get out of dance. I've had pretty much a dream career, and I don't think there's like any more jobs that I would want.
If you could have dinner with one person, dead or alive, who would it be?
Freddie Mercury.
Since you want to meet Freddie Mercury, I'm assuming you're a fan of Queen?
Oh, of course, yeah.
What's your favorite Queen song?
Don't Stop Me Now?
Celebrity crush?
Oh, easy, Harry Styles.
Do you have a crush right now?
I'll never tell.
Okay, switching the subject. You're a Guinness World Record holder. How does it feel to be the best in the world at something?
It's pretty cool. I mean, it doesn't really change anything, Like, I don't feel any more powerful or more accomplished. It's just like this cool thing that I have, and it's kind of just like underneath my belt.
Did you get dizzy when you were breaking the record?
I don't know. That's a really good question. I don't know.
You still hold the record today?
I do, 6 years.
Wow, that's huge. Do you think anyone will ever beat it?
Say that again?
Do you think anyone will ever beat it?
Oh, I don't know.
Since this is going to be on your channel, does this mean you're finally getting into YouTube?
It does. So, I'm really excited because the purpose of this video is kind of an introduction to my channel. And I'm really excited to be uploading to YouTube regularly and kind of become part of the YouTube fam. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I just haven't been prepared, and you know, being on YouTube is such a big responsibility, and I want to create the best content for you guys. So, kind of been taking my time with it.
What can we expect from your channel?
Oh, a lot of fun, a lot of trouble, and you get to know the real me.
Did you have a good time, Sophia?
I had a great time.
Awesome. Hey, well, we appreciate you.
Thank you. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and comment down below what you want to see on my channel. I'll see you later. Bye.